Hi guys, it's Tobias here from HomemadeGiftsMadeEasy.com. In this video I'll show you how to make flashcards using your own photos. Now we're going to use a free online program called iPicky. So take your web browser and search for iPicky, iPicky. And it should be the first link in the search results. So go ahead and click on it. And this is the iPicky homepage. And if you scroll to the bottom, there's a link that says Start Editing, so go ahead and click on that. Now find the link on the page that says Upload Photo and click on that. And look on your desktop for the file that you downloaded from our site called blank 6x4 flashcard template.jpg and open that. And it's basically just a blank white file of the correct proportions to print as a 6x4 photo size. So once you've got that open, then look for this link here that looks like several layers above each other. It's called the Blender button, and go ahead and click on that. And then click this button here that says plus photo, and this will bring up a little dialog box that says local storage required, do you want to enable? And click on enable, and then you've got to agree to this thing that says that it's going to store some files on your computer, so go ahead and click agree and click enable, and finally click allow. Okay. And once you've done all that, go ahead and click on plus photo again. And that'll bring up this thing on the left hand side here, and there's a link that says upload photos. So click on that. And then on your computer, find whatever photo it is that you want to use for the flashcard. So I'm going to use this picture here. And then a thumbnail of the photo will show up here on the left. And what you want to do is just get that photo and drag it onto the white space in the middle of the screen. And then you can just drag the photo around to position it, and you can drag the corners to resize it. So let's see, I'm going to resize it something like this. That looks good. Okay. And once you've got the photo how you want it, what we're going to do next is put in some text for the text of the flashcard. So go ahead and click the plus photo button again. And this time go and click upload photo again. And it seems a bit weird, but we're going to re-upload that blank 6x4 flashcard template again. So I'm going to find that on my computer and go open, and it shows up here on the left now as just a blank thumbnail. And what I'm going to do is drag that onto the photo here, and the only reason I'm using it again is just so that I have a white rectangle. So I'm going to drag it to kind of where I want it, and then I can drag the sides to resize it, and I'm just going to resize it so that I create a sort of area here at the bottom of the photo where I can write my text. So I think that's about where I want it. And now I'm going to add some text. So there's this text button here, so click that, and that will bring this text box up. And you can customize the text in this little box here on the left. So I'm going to just write Daddy. And then you can position the text wherever you want, and if you drag on any of the corners, then you can, you can resize the text. If at any time you do something that you didn't mean to do, then you can click this left arrow here, and that's the undo button. So I'm going to position this like that, and I'm pretty happy with that. So once you're happy with how you've positioned things on your flashcard, then we can click done. And I should say it doesn't matter if your photo kind of goes over the edges of the rectangle here. Don't worry about that. So the stuff that goes over the edges just won't print. So once you're happy with it, click done, and okay, that's it. Then what do I want to do next? I want to add a frame. So there's this button here called frames, so click on that, and then I'm going to choose basic border, and then it's up to you how thick a frame you want. Really, I only want a really thin frame just so that it's kind of a guideline for cutting this image out once I've printed it. So I'm going to drag it to a thickness of just 2, and it's got this thing here, inner color thickness, and I'm going to drag that to 0. So that's my image now, and you can play around with the different settings here. Oh wait, sorry, I've got to click apply to do that. But you can try out all sorts of different settings here, different kind of frames, and choose what you want. So once you're happy with it, then click the save button here and type a name for your flashcard. So I'm just going to call this Daddy Flashcard, and then click save photo, and I'm just going to save it to the desktop as Daddy Flashcard. Great. So you can go through the same process to make as many flashcards as you like, and when it comes time to print them, what you want to do is find the file on your desktop. So my desktop's a bit messy, but here we are, Daddy Flashcard, and I'm assuming you're using Windows here, so I'm afraid Mac users, you'll have to figure this out for yourselves. But double click the file that is your flashcard, and then from the print menu choose print, and to get this to print the right size, you've got all these options down the right hand side here, like full page photo or 2 per page, or all sorts of things. And the one that you want to pick is called 10 by 15 centimeters, or if you're in the United States, then it might be labeled as 4 by 6 inches. So that's 10 by 15 centimeters or 4 by 6 inches. So select that option, and that will basically resize the flashcard to that size, so that's a good size to print. And if you've got multiple flashcards, then you can probably fit 2 on a page, and hopefully you guys can figure out how to do that. But I'm just going to show you with one. And once you're happy with it, go ahead and click print. And that's it, guys. Thanks for watching.